everybody. It's LouFest 2013. I'm Kevin Johnson, St. Louis Post-Dispatch and Go Magazine, and I am here with my colleague Daniel Durchholz covering LouFest with me as well. Dan, what do you think? What's been going on so far with LouFest? What's your overall impressions?
My first impression is that it's been really, really hot today, and I think early on, I think that held the crowd down a little bit, and also made them a little bit listless. I mean, when bands are trying to get the crowd going, it was a little bit difficult for them. But as the day has worn on, I mean, the audience is really built. I think there's a huge crowd out there, and by the time Wilco plays tonight, I think it's going to be enormous. I mean, it's possible even that we may have a bigger crowd here today than showed up all of last
year. I can see that to be true.
So musically, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, there's these things at LouFest that happen all the time. You know, you can see these bands that maybe have never heard of them before. There was a band over here on the BMI stage a while ago called Space Capone.
I didn't want to say that. That was my favorite discovery, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious. It's a bunch of white guys playing disco music,
right.
and they were really good. The crowd got into it. And
I was sitting here and I heard it. I was like, I just jumped up and ran right over to see what the heck was going on over there.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily like their records or not. I don't know. I've never heard of them before.
Right.
And this is apparently their first time in St. Louis.
That's what I said.
But
you and I have been doing a lot of back and forth, jumping around on stages. Who else have you?
Yeah, what I've tried to do is catch a little bit of everybody, and thus far I've pretty well succeeded. So I'll see like half of one set, half of another, and that's another feature of LouFest this year is that you can do that. You kind of have to do that,
right,
because there are, of the three stages, there are two happening simultaneously. So if you happen to want to see both of these bands, you've either got to pick one, or you've got to see half of one, half of another.
Right.
So that's either great or problematic depending on your point of view.
Sure.
But
Anybody you liked out here tonight?
I'm sorry?
Anybody else you liked out here today?
Yeah, I mean, of course, Wilco, always great to see them. Of course, there's the hometown factor with Jeff Tweedy being from Belleville, a little bit of a homecoming for him, and he's played at LouFest before when he did an acoustic set, but this time he's got the whole band, which of course is very exciting because they're always a terrific live band. And the National, who I haven't seen, I guess since I believe they opened for the Arcade Fire.
That's the last time I saw them as well.
And they were really great in that opening slot, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So it's been a lot of good stuff, and we've got a long way to go yet.
There you have it, LouFest 2013. I'm Kevin Johnson. This is Daniel Durchholz. See you later. Catch all this and more at ShareToday.com/LouFest.